with the lovely Miss Rita. We are driving down the highway. It's almost 6 in the evening. We're definitely getting more daylight now. Spring is on the horizon. But we're just looking for a place to stop and do some dinner and then hopefully find a place to camp. There are so many places on this highway I'm driving right now in Central Alberta where I would love to pull off and camp, whether it's, you know, like abandoned land or something that might be crown land or whatever the case may be, but everything's still pretty snowed in. So until we get through that snow and mucky spring phase, options are kind of limited. Well, after a bit of driving on these beautiful Central Alberta farm gravel roads, we have not really found very much for camping prospects. Again, like I said earlier, a lot of stuff is snowed in, so our options are limited. We did, however, find an abandoned house that's just randomly found it just off this highway. And seems like a pretty sparsely attended highway, at least, you know, this time of evening. I've seen maybe one vehicle go by. We're on a roadside turnout. Normally, I'm not really a fan of roadside turnouts because they can be dangerous being that close to a road, but this one seems to be quite a big turnout. So we might try to make a go of it here. I might change my mind on that later. We'll just see what traffic's like, if anyone bothers us. But in the meantime, I think we're going to get some dinner going. Got something simple that I'm going to whip up at the back with our single burner. And Rita's still with me, but I think after we have dinner, Rita looks like she's ready for bed here. Hey babe, how you feeling?
Tired.
Oh, all that driving wear you out?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll get some dinner going and then you can, I don't know if we're going to stay here just because, you know, not the safest being right off a highway like that. But I definitely do want to check out that abandoned house in the morning. Do you?
Yeah, in the morning.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, why don't you, you can get settled in the back and I'll get dinner going.
Okay. So what's on the menu?
Little thing I like to call hobo mash. We've got ground beef and I put a little bit of steak seasoning in there. I'm going to mix a little more just because it's a lot of meat. And we've got our single burner cooking this up. And we've also got these veggies that some wonderful human being chopped up. Thanks, Rita. This is what, peppers and onions?
Yep, that's all you asked for.
So I'm just going to go ahead and, it's going to be a lot of veggies, but hey. There's some crazy rumor that veggies are good for you.
I'm just making sure you don't get scurvy.
So we'll mix those in.
And you made me buy some avocado too?
Yeah, I like to throw some avocado in here as well, and I like some kind of a paste base in there as well too.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know you said that with the tomato paste we had, we would have had too much left over and risk a spill.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use some of that garlic squeeze pizza sauce or whatever that you have. That's what you brought, right? It was garlic squeeze pizza sauce?
Yeah, I think I got the grab the garlic flavor, yeah.
Yeah. So just gonna throw a little more seasoning on there. I think that's more than enough. And I think we'll throw the sauce in once it cooks a little more.
So when did you kind of come up with this bachelor meal?
You know, I'm sure I'm not the first person to have done this. It's just, you know, when you're just kind of sitting and wondering and you think, I want this food. What else could I throw in there? Like ground beef is one of those things you can kind of mix a whole bunch of different things with it.
So when did you first start making this? Like, we've only been truck camping like this for a little while. But
do you remember that time I was like, hey, I'm taking you out to dinner? When you were at work, I was like, I'm taking you out to dinner tonight. With no further elaboration, instead of taking you to a fancy restaurant, I took you to a parking lot in a campground, and I made you something similar to this.
Yeah, that's memorable.
It was dinner with a twist.
But was that the first time you legit made it?
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Oh, okay.
I haven't made this one too many times. I mean, it's just throwing a few ingredients into a pot and keeping it simple. I hear noises out by the creepy house.
I'm fairly certain there's raccoons in there. I heard it too.
Raccoons, eh?
Well, it sounds too big to be a chipmunk. Are you gonna use...
This is why I got Mr. Pointy Toy here.
I think that's overkill for a chipmunk, but okay.
I know you brought the 2 avocados. I'm just gonna use the 1.
Oh,
since
yeah.
we're both eating this. Yeah, I'll just put a whole avocado in there.
Is the new stove heating up faster?
Yeah, unfortunately the single burner, I thought I had enough fuel in this one pounder here and I didn't. And unfortunately, trying to take this off when it's recently been heated up is a recipe for some burnt fingers. So I whipped out the Pinnacle canister stove to finish this off. I love this little guy. He is a beast. So this meat's looking pretty good. I think it needs a little bit longer, but I'm gonna go ahead and scoop the avocado in here.
All right. Did I get a mushy enough one?
Oh yeah, the mushier the better. I like the mushy avocados. So much easier to scoop them out too. And I think we're both in agreement that we're gonna go sit in the cab with the heat on.
Yep, my toes are quite cold.
Yeah, I'm starting to get kind of chilly myself here too.
Yeah, I'll switch to my wool socks real quick here.
Okay, that's probably more than enough avocado. And after, we'll give it a little more time and then we'll sprinkle some cheese on it.
Awesome.
Well, it got chilly. Holy, it wasn't too bad when we still had some light. Temperature dropped quite a bit. Nice to be warming up. I've got the teapot out on the hood. Rita said she didn't want any tea, and that little guy is about good enough for one person, so making some tea for myself. Got our little hobo mash here. I think what we can do is we can serve it. You can go ahead and serve yourself, babe, and then you can put some cheese in after.
Okay.
Look at that. You know, it doesn't really look appetizing, but we both know it will be. Are you excited, babe?
Yeah, I can smell the spices.
Mm-mm-mm.
We can probably save on doing a dish's worth if I just get what I want out of the pot and then you eat out of the pot yourself.
That's a fair point. That's a cause I can get on board with.
Anything that, less dishes to cook is always better. Work smarter, not harder.
Rita, I'm losing you to the world of a foggy lens cap.
Extreme cold to trying to warm up. That's the bane of electronics.
I'm losing you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, there we go. And we also got these that you picked up, Rita.
Yep.
So, want to explain what these are?
They're just low-calorie sweetener tablets.
Just push the tab and one comes out, doesn't it?
It opens a little hole so that a tab is supposed to fall out.
Design flaw much? Oh,
There you go.
I had something fall out. Well, there we go. I had a few of them fall in there, so they just fall in and dissolve, eh?
Yep.
Okay. You know, when you think about it, that kind of cuts down on waste too, because when you have stevia packets, I mean, every single packet you open is technically contributing to your trash, right?
That's why I got it, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So if anybody's wanting to try that out, it's equal tablets. Would you just get that at Safeway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never even seen that before. That's different. They're kind of sticking to the tea bag.
Whoops. I prefer real sugar, so I don't know how these no-calorie sweeteners tend to work in tablet form or not.
Yeah, no, I mean, I prefer sweetener. Like I try to do that just for like a healthier option. But I've gotten to the point where even if I do have sugar, I mean, I'll have it if there's nothing else, but I've gotten to the point where like I used to have like cream and sugar in my coffee and stuff. And I used to love it. Now if I have cream and sugar, it almost tastes like chemically. So I've just been off of it. I usually just go milk and sweetener now.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't quite boil the water, but it's at like the hottest part of warm.
Mm-hmm.
Now to finally have some of this hobo mash. Did you finish yours already?
No.
How is it?
It's not too bad.
That's good. I probably shouldn't have put so much water in here. Yeah, I sometimes forget when you're cooking ground beef, like I'll add some water and then I forget how much juices it produces when you're already cooking it. So then it ends up kind of being a watery mess here.
Yeah, I got extra lean beef I tried.
Yeah. It's good though. The vegetables give it a good crunch. And that taste of the avocado is a nice blend. So we're parked outside of a big, creepy looking abandoned house. So it's beautiful. It's a gem. We're going to come back tomorrow and check that out when we have daylight. I've decided, I was thinking about it while we were eating. I'm not really comfortable camping right here just because we are immediately adjacent to the highway. I don't want to take any unnecessary risks of getting rear-ended or clipped by a drunk driver or whatever. You just never know, right? So Rita is going to go on snooze duty for a little bit, and I'm just going to enjoy a little bit of night driving and see what I can find for a place for us to sleep. Well, hey everybody, we finally found a place to sleep. Rita's just laying down to go to bed right now. I'll be doing the same here pretty quick. We tried, as I said before, I wasn't comfortable being on the side of the highway by that house. We are going back to that house to check it out tomorrow during the daytime though, so stay tuned for that. We tried going back to a recreation area that we went to in a prior video, but it was completely snowed in, just winter problems. And then we actually went to another spot where we'd never camped there, but we day tripped there, like just stopped there on a day trip. And there was like somebody's dog running around, like a farm dog, like circling the truck. And if you've spent any time on a farm at all, you know that farm dogs can get pretty territorial and they bark. And we were concerned that that could draw attention to us since it was a parking lot of an outdoor area that I don't think you're really supposed to park in, but you know, we were just going to park there and be gone in the morning. So we're on option C now. It's a frozen trout pond. No, we're not on the pond. We're just in the parking lot. I'll show you what that looks like in the morning, provided nobody bothers us or gives us reason to leave. So thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to get the light off and quit yakking so both Rita and I can get to sleep. And we will chat with you folks in the morning. Good morning, my love. Did you sleep okay?
Yeah, pretty good, thank you.
Was it warm enough for you?
Oh yeah, I didn't have to switch to my wool socks in the end after all. I'm just looking for my deodorant. I have a little purse-sized one. And I took some vitamins for my morning already.
Okay.
I'm just gonna change my shirt and put on some fresh deodorant. I already combed my hair, and then I'll be good to go.
Okay. And then we could probably find someplace a little quieter for breakfast, do a quick bathroom run. You're on breakfast duty today, babe?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna make us some bagel breakfast sandwiches.
Ooh, much excitement. Well, we are back in Vegreville. If you've tuned into our prior footage that had Vegreville, you can see the giant Pisonka egg in the background. And the lovely Miss Rita will be treating us to breakfast this morning. Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna hang out up here and supervise. What a life, eh? Rita seems to be having a little bit of issue with the wind down there, so this guy here has some stuff inside of it to weigh it down. We're gonna set that up as a bit of a wind block there. Ooh. Hello, eggs. The eggs ready yet?
We're almost there. I've got some extras.
We will. Oh yeah, ham. Ham it up.
I'm sorry it's not bacon. I just didn't want to deal with the grease.
Hey, you know what? It depending how you look at it, it kind of is bacon.
Exactly. I figured I would make you happy enough with that.
Ham is an excellent breakfast supplement.
Just warming the ham up a bit so that it's not cold ham on hot egg. I would have toasted the bagels as well, but I didn't want to dirty a second pan, so.
Well, I dare say breakfast is served.
Would you like orange juice or would you like strawberry orange juice?
I'll take the orange juice.
All right. There we go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna zip this down so I can eat without accidentally getting my sweater in my mouth.
And put shredded cheese in there too, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's really good.
How is it compared to Tim Hortons?
I'd say it's more satisfying because I made it myself, but I didn't actually make it, so. Good, babe.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I wonder what that tiny little alcove over there is supposed to be.
Oh. Look at the ceiling too.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can inch around
Whoa.
the... Whoa. Yeah, the floor is uneven. There was multiple layers of flooring.
Yeah. That felt a little strange.
Wait, what on earth is this? Look, it's decorated. It's like punched iron or something. There's no evidence of it being used for fire, like there's no blackening or anything.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a chandelier? No, roof is too low for that.
That'd be too heavy for that roof.
There's a lot of pigeon poop, so I guess the pigeons used to be here.
Yeah.
There's definitely an attic space.
And here I tried to be courteous and give them a warning that I was coming in the building. Yeah, you can see there's graffiti there.
Looks like a couple tags. Is that like the Billabong symbol? I think it is.
That one over there kind of sort of looks like a weed leaf.
Yeah. Somebody named Leah was here.
I think I saw it when we were driving by. I think there was like a grad 2021 or 2020 or something graffiti on the exterior.
That is definitely a candle holder. I'm still thinking perhaps a church at some point or another.
Yeah, let's go out the exterior. I kind of want to see what's over here.
Yeah, I want to see what's that little side room with the two alcoves.
But I don't want to cross the floor.
No,
so
no, we'll do it exteriorly.
Let's go outside.
Okay. You know, this is too small to be a coach room, but if I had to hazard a guess with the stage look, would this be where the Ticketmaster handed out the tickets? Took your money?
Maybe.
So yeah, I'm starting to think perhaps this was a ticket booth of sorts. There's that little shelf and something down here to hold on to money or tickets possibly. And then another alcove over here. Possibly so you can deal with more than one customer, so whoever's here can look into the auditorium, I don't know. Oh, there's a little hole. Some kind of rodent chewed through there, and they're probably living inside the wall.
So yeah, this is probably where people entered to get in here. And where you're standing, Rita, you can get a nice overall shot of the area. So this is what people, if this is an entranceway, people would have seen all this in its glory back in its alive days.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually quite a beautiful structure.
I'm definitely leaning more and more towards a stage. Like, there's no school that would require a stage space.
Yeah. We're going to head back around towards the stage area. I just want to take a closer look under the stage. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, so...
Oh, there's definitely some bones there.
Yeah, that does look like bones.
I see tiny little ribs.
Or, oh no, that's metal.
That's metal, but look at that pile of fur with bones in it.
Oh yeah.
Rabbit or coyote.
And there's this.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
There's caution tape, so they had this thing cordoned off when they were abandoning it for safety before.
Well, at least they cleared it out.
Mm-hmm.
Some places we found they just left everything there. Okay. Well, I'm not going to go any further in. I just wanted to come down and get a closer look. Mm-hmm. Right now we're just coming up to the back end, at the back side of the auditorium stage. So, just going to get a little look here. So now we can see inside, see up on the stage. Really don't want to go up on the stage because if that broke underneath our feet, that would be a bit of a tumble. But yeah, what a beautiful place. Alberta has so many of these interesting little finds here. Love it. So on a scale of 1 to 10, Rita, would you camp that?
I'd give it a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10?
The floor's buckled, but it's sturdy.
Yeah.
And there's there's some broken glass, but not a lot.
I think I'd give that one about a 5 out of 10. I think it'd get pretty cold. Doesn't seem like it's very well insulated. I feel like you get a lot of those like little stickums. I was getting those stuck in my jacket and dirt, and probably end up rolling over and getting a nail in the rib cage. Yeah, I'd say 4.5 or 5 out of 10.